Hi, good morning. How are you? And welcome to another Tuesday Thought with me, Claudette. How are you this week? How was last week? Did everything go well? How did your relationship go? As you know, since the regular readers of my blog at www.claudetteesterine.com know that we've been looking at intimate relationships, various aspects of these relationships, rather than just talking about love, but the nitty-gritty of what makes a relationship intimate, what makes your spiritual partner. Today, however, we're looking at storms in relationships, storms in life generally. And what do we mean by that? When you visit my blog today at www.claudetteesterine.com, you will see the background story about a storm that happened in my country of my birth, Jamaica, back in 1988. It was one of the biggest storms, hurricanes ever, and it left such a devastation on the country. But you know what? Years later, 20 years later, the country has recovered to such a point that you would never know that such a massive hurricane and such extensive damage was done. It's the same with the storms that we face in life. In the moment, in the middle of it, it feels like this, I'm never going to survive that. And the proverb that I want to share with you today, it goes like this, and it's on my blog if you don't understand when I say it. Young bud no storm, meaning young birds don't know storm. A young bird is in its nest, is at home, is in the comfort of home, be that in an actual nest or be that in a physical home as a human being. My grandbaby, for example, doesn't know what the storms of life that are ahead. And only life can teach you in those moments. And that is the moral of the story. As a young person, you might be going through some things now, but guess what? They're not going to kill you. They're there to grow you. You learn how to ride out the storm. And that's the message today. Learn to be patient. Learn we have this entitlement attitude in our world today. And then when the storm, as we're pushing and shoving and trying to make do, we forget others around us. But then when the storm hit, that's when you want others to be by your side. That's not how life works. So storms are here to grow us, but storms are also tools for us to learn to be in community with other people. It's also an opportunity for you to grow your physical muscles, maybe, and your spiritual muscles, as well as your emotional muscles. So, young buds, I remember years ago I was going through one of the biggest storms of my life, and one song that took me through well, helped me through those periods was one by Kirk Franklin, The Storm is Over Now. And I just want to read a few lines for you. It says, "It's over now. It's over now. I feel that I can make it. The storm is over now." And that's really how it is. A storm will transform you. A relationship storm, a financial storm, any kind of storm that you're facing today, it will only serve to transform you. So be still and know that this too shall pass. Young birds and older birds like myself, have a wonderful rest of the week. Be sure to subscribe at my blog at www.claudetteesterine.com and join us in our various conversations. Until next week, namaste.